Let us begin our program with a prayer. I request Dr. Raghavendra sir, Raghuveer sir.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವ ಗೀತೆ ಯಾವ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯನ್ನಿಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲ. Though it was composed by a religious leader, it was in fact composed by the pontiff of Shankar Mutt, but he gave enough clue in that it is not a religious song. It's a Sanskrit hymn. In fact, it's a hymn, and he sang it for the first time. After that, it was sung by M.S. Subbulakshmi. I hope all of you know M.S. Subbulakshmi. She was invited for the 50th year anniversary of United Nations Organization, UNO, in America, where she sang this song. And it is available in YouTube. Those of you who want to download it, please do that. The essence of this song is make friendship with everyone, reject competitiveness and reject bad things, and the God has given enough for us to accept and enjoy it. That is the gist of this prayer. It's in fact a prayer hymn. मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री, मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री, आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत, आत्मवदेव परानपि पश्यत, युद्धं त्यजता स्पर्धां त्यजता, युद्धं त्यजता स्पर्धां त्यजता, त्यजत परेषु क्रमणाक्रममं, त्यजत परेषु क्रममाक्रममं, मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री, जननी पृथ्वी कामदुगास्ते, जननी पृथ्वी कामदुगास्ते, जनको देवः सकलदयालु, जनको देवः सकलदयालु, कामतदस्त द्वयत्वं कामतदस्त द्वयत्वं सर्दा, श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां, श्रेयो भूयात्, श्रेयो भूयात्, श्रेयो भूयात् सकलजनानां, मैत्री भजत अखिल हृजयत्री, मैत्री भजत अखिल हृदयत्री.
I request Julina ma'am, Roshni College principal, on the dais. Now, I request Dr. Prabha Adhikari ma'am to welcome the gathering.
Hello. First of all, let me welcome all the dignitaries who have assembled here, because everyone is a dignitary. I heartily welcome our chief guest today, the district commissioner, who has come here despite his very busy schedule. And we have been seeing his very good work during COVID times, and we are very, very grateful to him for being with us. So I also welcome all the dignitaries who have come here. starting from all the page member institutions and also others who are supporting us through our fight against dementia and Alzheimer's. So today, this year's theme is no dementia, no Alzheimer's. In this campaign, we are going to spread awareness regarding warning signs of dementia. If we pick up dementia early, you can arrest its progression, and to a great extent, you can even reverse it. If you detect it at the level of very mild cognitive impairment, it can be completely reversed with interventions. So if we don't diagnose early and they are brought to us very late, it is too late. We can probably do something to educate the caregivers and teach them how to care for these patients. And, but that's also very, very important. So late stage also is important because you need to have awareness that this is the disease, this is how it's going to progress, and this is what I'm supposed to do. So to spread this awareness, we have kept the entire month so that each of you, all the organizations representing here, will conduct at least one program in their own organizations. The list of organizations, I can start off naming how PAGE was formed. Mangalore Alzheimer's Association, represented by Jaredin. Spurti Charitable Trust, represented by Usha Hebbar and Satyamohan Hebbar. Bright HR, represented by Mohan. Vishwas Trust, again, late Dr. Olinda Pereira was the guiding force for PAGE, and Roshni Nilaya was her baby, and we have principal of Roshni Nilaya here with us to represent Vishwas Trust as well as Roshni. We have Sushek Trust, which is actually giving care for dementia patients in advanced stage, and they have been doing yeoman service, and we have Loretta Pinto madam here, who has dreamt about this dementia care home, which is stuck at 60% of work, but however, they have started treating patients, a big number of them, in rented premises in Attawar. We have Mangalore Association for Senior Citizens, represented by Ramesh Rao. We have Seva Bharati Trust, which has launched a program called Ananta Saukya, through which we are giving dementia awareness, plus those in early dementia, we have got brain stimulation activities. We were conducting offline until COVID. Now it has gone to an online mode, and anybody can log into the program that will run once a week on Saturday. We have KMC Nava Chaitanya, the active aging group, who are always partners with us. We have Age Bangalore, again, an active aging group who meet once a month and have some educative program, group activities, etc. We have Bijay Yoga KMC group. We have Upasana group represented by Pratiksha, who trains senior citizens in multiple types of dances. And even I am the one who has joined her online course and got highly motivated to do exercise. Rotary Inner Wheel, Lions Club of Mangalore, represented by their office bearers. We have Enapaya University, represented by Geriatric Department, represented by Dr. Kishore, Psychiatry Department, represented by Dr. Anil Kakunje, Nursing College, represented by her team. They will come to the stage later on. Nitte University has been greatly supporting us. AJ Institute also has been supporting us, and we have Dr. Ravish Tunga representing AJ Institute here. And we also have Law College, STM Law College, the Government University College, always participating in awareness program. And there are many, many others. I may not have named them. I request all of them to come to the stage, at least one representative from each group, and help us in launching the awareness program. So we are planning lots of activities, so including either an awareness talk. We have a documentary made in the name of my father, who suffered from dementia, that is now gone to YouTube and accessible to everybody. So that itself, where Niman's doctors have spoken about Alzheimer's, that can be used as an education tool. So I request all the organizations here to at least show that documentary so that the awareness is created. So with all this, I welcome all these organizations and many more who are with us, including the media who are here to support us and who have promised to write at least one article on dementia this particular month. So hearty welcome, and let's move on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the warm welcome. Now, I may request our DC, Rajendra KV sir, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you. Alzheimer's Day, as a Deputy Commissioner agi matadodakkinta, as a doctor agi, as a person who has worked in the neurology department for 1.5 years, I can definitely give my insight into this aging disorder. Nanu iga as a Deputy Commissioner agi ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಜನ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಫೋರಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮೈ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಎ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಒಂದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಪೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇವೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿವಸ, ಪ್ರತಿ ನಿಮಿಷ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡ್ರೈವಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಈ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಮ್ತ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೇರನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದೇ ಕೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಏಜಿಂಗ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ನಮ್ಮದು ಮಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಮ್ಟೈಮ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್, ಅವ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಭಾವನೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ಏಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಇರಿಟೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋವಂಥ ಫ್ಯಾಮ್ಲೀಸ್ಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರವಾಗಿ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡೆ ಡೆಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಾಗುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರೋವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಸೋಷಿಯಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್, ಇದರ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿವ್, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸಿವ್, ನ್ಯೂರೋ ಡಿಜನರೇಟಿವ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಅವರ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೊಂದು ಇರಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಕಾಸಸ್ಗಳು, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ನಾನು 9 o'clockಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಈವನ್ ಮೈ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಟೈಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ನಾನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಜರ್ ಕಾರಣ ಈ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ರೂರಲ್ ಮಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ರೂರಲ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಗೆ ಇದರ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸು, ಇದರ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಫೋರಮ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಈ ಸೋಷಿಯಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋಂಥ ಈ ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಮೂಡಿಸೋದು ನೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅವರ್. ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಬರೀ ಅರ್ಬನ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ನು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ, ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್ನ ಅಫೋರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿಸೋದ್ರ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ನ ಸಿಮ್ಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಅರ್ಲಿ ಕೇರ್ ಹೇಗೆ, ಅದರ ನಾವು ರೂರಲ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರೀಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಷನ್, ನೋ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ನೋ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್ ಅದು ನಮಗೊಂದು ಜೆನೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಮದು ಬೇರೆ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಡ್ರಗ್ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ನಮಗೆ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಬರೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನೋ ಟೈಪಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸೆಟ್ನ ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳೋದು, ಅರ್ಲಿ ಕೇರಿಂದ ಸಫರಿಂಗನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಆ ವಿಷಯದೊಳಗಡೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಏಜ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸೆಟ್ಟು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಲೇಟ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿ, ಆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸಲ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಫಾಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕೀಯನ್ನು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇಟ್ಟು ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಒಂದು ಮಕ್ಕಳುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕೇರನ್ನು ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು, ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಗೋದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ ಇದರಿಂದ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಂದ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋಂಥ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು, ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಸೈಕೋ ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಡಯಾಸ್. ಅವರ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ ದ ಸೋಷಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್, ನಾವೀಗ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಸೋಷಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಹಾಗೆ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೋಷಲ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ತೋರಿಸೋದ್ರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೂಡಿಸಿ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ಸೆಟನ್ನು ಡಿಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲನ್ನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಐ ಅರ್ಜ್ ಅಪಾನ್ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ದ ರೂರಲ್ ಮಾಸಸ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ದ ರೂರಲ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್. ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ಲೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಪ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು, ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರುವಂಥ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸರ್ಸ್ಗೆ my heartfelt gratitude on behalf of district administration. You are doing a wonderful job in creating awareness about Alzheimer's disease. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಅಂಬಾಸಡರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ನ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನಿಂದ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾರ್ಟಿಲಿ ಕಂಗ್ರ್ಯಾಚುಲೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you so much for your concern, and thank you so much for the briefing information regarding Alzheimer's, sir. So now I request our guest to give one short message about Alzheimer's on this occasion.
Honorable Deputy Commissioner and all the dignitaries on the days and off the days. It is a happy occasion, as our Honorable Deputy Commissioner already said, that so many organizations have come together today, a number of organizations to join hands to spread awareness about Alzheimer's. A person who has experienced the problem of having a patient at home will surely understand the importance of this particular month and this particular day. And I am very happy that we are here together, and we promise that we will all join together in order to spread awareness about this disease, and especially to understand our elderly, to look at them as persons who took care of each one of us in our childhood. Our parents have taken care of us in the childhood with so much of love and care. So here, it is time for us to take care of them. So if we look at that, we will be able to understand the elderly and to love them. Thank you. On this occasion, I'll also remember Dr. Olinda Pereira, who was always concerned about page activities and also concerned about the care of the elderly, and has initiated the daycare service in Mangalore through Vishwas. So I also pay my homage to her. Thank you.
ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡೆಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ, ಡಿ ಸಿ ತುಂಬ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ.
Yeah, we will, I think, launch. We will launch the awareness program by release of the informative guide.
I'll just leave. No, you all hold, Doctor.
I think all
front.
to the stage for launching the program. I will not name, but one representative from each of the organization. I request Dr. Anil Kakunje, Dr. Kishore, and Lions President, Rotary, everybody can come here. Take your copy of educational booklet as well. Seva Bharati Trust, Spurti Trust, KMC Navachaitanya, Sushek Trust,
Please wait, representative of the, please wait.
So the await is over. Now I request all our guests to launch the World Alzheimer's Month by releasing the balloons. So here we are witnessing the World Alzheimer's Month launch today.
announce, no, to collect the balloons from the registration.
I request you to collect the balloons from the registration desk, blow it, and release. Okay, so let's begin. 1, 2, and 3. So we all are witnessing Alzheimer's Month today. Thank you so much, everyone.
To have you all to inaugurate or to launch this 1-month-long program. I compliment each one of you for taking so much interest and so much commitment to accept our invitation and come here despite the rainy season. It so happened that every year the Alzheimer's month happens to be in September. The entire September month is an Alzheimer's month, and that is rainy season in Mangalore. So we cannot avoid this. We cannot tell God, please stop rain. We are conducting this program. It's not possible. So it is beyond our control. In spite of that, so many of you have come, and I'm very happy. In fact, I was telling all the organization heads who are sitting here that we must involve the middle-aged individuals. We are all old people. I am 70 years old. So there may be many who may be slightly older than me or who may be slightly younger than me. So majority of us come from older age group. We are prone for Alzheimer's disease in future. Some of us might end up in Alzheimer's disease. But if we end up in Alzheimer's disease, there is nobody to guide us properly, nobody is to look after us properly because we are too old. Whereas if a 50 years old man comes up with Alzheimer's, early signs of Alzheimer's, it's easier to look after him or her and make sure that he or she does not end up in bad stage. How is that possible? That is possible if you train or if you involve the middle-aged persons. Middle-aged in the sense 40 to 45 years. If such individuals are trained or exposed to this sort of awareness, I see many of you, younger people are there. I'm not saying that there are no young people at all. There are quite a few younger people in this crowd. I'm extremely happy and thankful to them. If you know about Alzheimer's, you know about dementia. Dementia and Alzheimer's are synonymous. There are various other causes for dementia, but Alzheimer's is the first cause. In the olden days, when our grandfathers used to get Alzheimer's, we never knew about Alzheimer's those days, and we used to say, Maregulitana. I hope many of you remember this. Maregulitana. Andre avarige martogtadella. Various celebrities had this Alzheimer's disease, including Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan did not know his name. When he was asked, what is your name or who are you? He said, I don't know my name. I don't know who I am. So having been the president of the biggest nation in the world, if he doesn't remember his name, what a shame it is. So such things happen, and such are the examples of Alzheimer's. So we must fight against this. All our concerted efforts, we are all together on this day. Our concerted efforts should go against fighting this disease or stopping its progress. When younger people, 40 to 45 years or 50 years, get Alzheimer's or show signs of Alzheimer's, early signs, we must detect them. So how to detect them? We have answers from all these people who are sitting here. So let me wish you all the very best. My greetings to you all, because you have done a wonderful job. And as soon as we launched the program, God blessed us through rain. So that means that our program has started well, and it will progress well, and it will end well also. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much for your message, sir. Now, I may request Dr. Raghavendra, a famous neurologist of Mangalore, on the dais, please.
Continue with the messages.
He is representing Father Muller's Charitable Hospital as well as First Neuro, the only neurology hospital in the city of Mangalore. So he'll be our main resource person. Please join us.
Now, I may request Mr. Vasant Shetty, Governor of Lions Club, to give a short message.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಯಕರೇ, ಮುಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್, ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ 317Dಯ ಒಂದು 7-8 ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 60ಕ್ಕಿಂತಲೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳು ನಮ್ಮದು ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರು, ಹಾಸನ, ಕೂರ್ಗಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಘಟಕಗಳಿದೆ. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಅಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ನ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ವರ್ಷ ಇಡೀ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ಪೇಜ್ ಏನು ಈ ಅಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಗಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದೆ, ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಕೆಲಸ ಪೇಜ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಶುಭಾಶಯ ಕೋರ್ತಾ, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಹಕಾರ ಈ ಅಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಹ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you.
Now I request Saujanya Hegde, Zone President, to pass on a message.
ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಡಿಗ್ನಿಟರೀಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಡೇಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡೇಸ್. ಇವತ್ತು ಬರುವಾಗ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಡ ಆಯಿತು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಕೀ ಎಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಮರ್ತು ಹೋಯಿತು. ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಜೋಕ್, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಮೈ carelessness. I would have dropped the key somewhere, but when it becomes as a part of your life, how difficult life would be. It is definitely not very easy to imagine. Alzheimer's, what we are talking, is a disease which can be cured. And being a representative from an organization, JCI, it's a youth organization which is representing youth from 18 to 40. I think the best people who can spread awareness, as our guest said today, which we can reach the elderly, where we can take care of our elderly, is the best part of the organization. We can spread a word. As an organization, as a zone president of Zone 15, JCI, we assure our full support in spreading the awareness, in reducing and giving awareness towards Alzheimer's. I have been a part of PAGE and this program continuously for a lot of years now. I had come as an audience, I've come as an MC, I've come as an organizer, and today I'm here as a guest. So being a part of this in any little way definitely adds value, and all the best to all the team who is taking up this real great initiative. We are with it at all times. Thank you so much for the privilege.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Mr. Ravish Tunga, sir, to pass on a message.
Thank you. Our Mangalore DC has just left in absentia. I express my gratitude to him for his presence here. My teachers, Raghuveer sir, Madam, Prabha Madam, Geraldine sir, Vasant Shetty, Saujanya, Raghavendra, Dr. Raghavendra, Mohan Raj, Juliana Madam, all these people, and also the representatives from various organizations have gathered here. Actually, this Alzheimer's disease, regarding this, the awareness is being created by PAGE as well as other components of elderly population since many, many years. Mangalore is known for that, spreading awareness and giving love. This year theme is no dementia, no Alzheimer's. In addition to that, I would like to say that along with the knowing dementia as well as Alzheimer's, let us pour love, pour affection. Pour love and pour affection to our near and dears, especially elderly people who need that. In this society which is racing after money or fame or power, whatever it is, we forget to give and remember our elders, give care to our elders. Let us do that first. Mangaloreans are known for hospitality. Mangaloreans are very lovable people. So let us do that along with the creating awareness about this illness. Let us pour love, pour affection to this, and also let us take care of them. That's more important. It is not just enough to diagnose Alzheimer's and just do some minimum things. It is more about taking care and nursing care and guiding them and helping them is most important in the management of Alzheimer's or any dementias for that matter. So this message I would like to request everybody to follow, and especially being Mangaloreans, it's our social responsibility to do that. As DC sir told, Mangalore is a medical hub. We have so many medical colleges, neurology, psychiatry departments in all the medical colleges. Let us all come together to do this awareness program, and definitely from my personal capacity, I'm already associated. Let us do more activities and spread awareness and make this year's theme more successful. No dementia, no Alzheimer's. Along with that, pour love and affection. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now may I request Kiran Sham sir to give one short message.
And all those who have come here today also, beating the reins, because this is a very important event that happens in the year. And despite all the odds, as Dr. Raghuveer already said, since it happens in the monsoon, there's nothing that we can do about it. But I think this is a great platform that that has been created, and I don't know what new to talk about because every year I keep talking in perspective of a caregiver. But I have a lot of random thoughts that are assimilated, but I can't structure them because there is so much. My mom is a Alzheimer's patient for last almost 9-10 years now. When early stage was diagnosed. So I'll just pass a small message to all the caregivers, if at all you know any or if you are one. What you probably have to keep in mind is just that the first 2 or 3 years or maybe 4 years are the most challenging years for a caregiver. So after that it becomes a way of life. So, so if you are thinking that, oh, it is ಈಗಲೇ ಹೀಗೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, don't feel bad about it. It is not going to be worse. It's a reverse, kind of a reversible, irritation that you have, which over a period of time you will learn to live with it. So if you are frustrated, don't show your frustration to the patient. Instead, I can totally understand if someone says, ಮೊನ್ನೆವರೆಗೆ ಸರಿ ಇದ್ರು, now he or she has started behaving like this. So that is a term, that is a duration which it takes for a caregiver to accept or come to terms with the change that is happening around their day-to-day life. So if your parents or if your in-laws are impacted by this, you would have seen them for last 30-40 years. They were working, they were doing all the work themselves, and suddenly there is a big shift in their approach and attitude towards life. So that is when you have got that opportunity, God-given or nature's given opportunity to show that you can rise above everything else and perform your duties as a son, daughter, in-law, a daughter-in-law, son-in-law, or anybody for that matter. So I would say just be patient. This is the same message I give every year. I don't know what new to say, but be patient, pass on love, caress them, hug them, hold their hands at least once or twice a day, talk to them. They don't forget these things. They remember these, but they can't express it. Okay, so if you come across any Alzheimer's patient, express gratitude, please express love. Don't show your sympathies to them. Empathize with them and talk to them as though you are one amongst them, as though they are one amongst you, not as though they are a patient. So, the whole concept of this forgetting, it is not forgetting. It is just that they are not able to express the whole thing back to you the way you expressed it to them. So they are able to grasp it, but they are not able to tell it back or reciprocate it back. So please remember, if you be unkind to them, it is going to be registered in them that someone has been unkind to them. But they can't tell back saying, why are you being unkind to me? Right? The same way, there are so many things that you have to be aware of, we have to be conscious of, and tell to yourself that this is I am prepared for anything, and there could be much worse things that could go wrong, so don't get frustrated right now. And as I said, first 3 years or maybe first 4 years are the biggest challenge a caregiver will face. After that, it becomes a way of life. It is not going to get any worse than that. And it's only going to get better after that. So please keep this in mind. And later on, you shouldn't get to a point where you regret what you have done 4 years back or 3 years back. So having said that, I wish all the caregivers all the very best. And I really thank this platform here for the forum here for having done this wonderful platform and have been conducting this year on year relentlessly with so much of dedication and so much of organizational efficiency. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now may I request Loreto Pinto ma'am to give a short message.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on and off the stage. All the experts have said, in the medical field, have said whatever they have to. But I and my team have the privilege of taking care of Alzheimer's patients, the special children of the Almighty. We have 8 patients with us right now, and it is a real privilege to take care of them. there are a lot of experiences that I can relate to you about our patients. Some sad, some happy, some funny, and some really heart-touching. I would like to thank Paige for giving me this opportunity to give us a platform for expressing all our desires, our hopes. And when we came back from the US to start something, I had it in mind that we need to have a home where special children need attention, and the good Lord has provided us with the opportunity. Like I said, we have 8 patients now, and a home for 40 patients is getting ready at Mood Perar, which is our ancestral home, and it is 60% complete. I would request all of you donors, corporate houses, whoever can enable us to complete the building, to please help us do so that we can serve more and more. We get calls all over India, and the requests are all turned down because we have no more space. I humbly request you to please help us in this endeavor, and sushegtrust.org is where you can get all the information about us. Thank you once more, and have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I may request Dr. Raghavendra sir, a famous neurologist of Mangalore, to speak a few words on the occasion.
Good morning, everybody. Namaskar ellarigu. First and foremost, I just want to thank my teachers here. Raghuveer sir, nan dean agidru. I was in MBBS KMC Mangalore. He was such an inspiration for me. Emotional quotient, spiritual quotient, and all those things. He was always there with me. He was my real guru, I can say, and really I'm very happy to see him on stage. He always blessed me, and he was always there to discuss anything with me. I can talk him like my father figure, honestly speaking. That was my lifetime achievement, I can say, in KMC Mangalore, when he was my dean and I was a student, and he always helped me. Ravish Tunga sir, I was posted under him in Venlock Hospital. It was very nice learning. So much of depression among the patient, but he used to make them laugh, and used to tell them, this psychiatric illness is, very easy to tackle. The way he used to tackle was so good to see. Sir, nice to see you after a long time again, sir. Thank you. And I've come into Prabhadekare ma'am. She was one of my favorite and finest teacher of all time, honestly speaking, not because she is here. But unfortunately, our hatra ನಾನು ಬೈಸ್ಕೊಂಡಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಯಾವ ಟೀಚರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಬೈಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ. I was posted in MD medicine. Again, after MBBS, I got MD in KMC Mangalore. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹತ್ತಾವರದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಜನ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಲಿ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಕೇರ್ ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ I was posted under her. I don't know. I used to take care of my patients nicely. ಹರ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಅವತ್ತೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ರೌಂಡ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾದರೂ ಎಡವಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ. ಒಂದು ಆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲ್ಜರ್ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಲೈಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್, ವಾಟ್ ಐಮ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಡೂ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಶಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟು ಕೋಟ್, when Nishita Shetty was there, this was so nice. Nishita was there, so nice. Nishita was there, and probably I don't know her good luck or my bad luck. Always it used to happen on 4-5 times. Then I told Nishita, this is not fair. Ninigida chana naan patient nodta idini. I'm getting food for them. I'm talking to them. I'm spending time with them. But still, ma'am is telling you are the best, and ನನಗೆ ಬೈತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತ. Then in the end, I finished it. I married her only. So all problems sorted out. So now nothing to worry after that, and so that was very nice. But ma'am's care towards patient was excellent, and the duration, few months which I spent in Attawar taking care of our elderly patients are my all-time favorite memories, to be honestly speaking. Now coming to the dementia part. Yes, unfortunately, ನನಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ, they come late. Most of them come late, or most of the kids bring them very late, and they themselves have read in Google, and they decided it is irreversible. And they first thing they ask is where we can keep our parents now. They'll come with all those things, but believe me, dementia is not as bad as we think. And ಅದು ಕೇವಲ ನರದ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಕಾಯಿಲೆನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನರಮಾನಸಿಕ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋತ್. Memory, cognition, behavior, everything is there. Hallucination, delusions, illusions. They may fall, they can be associated with Parkinson's. Eshtella mix up ide. And many things can be sorted out. There is something reversible in every irreversible thing. Except for age, there are many reversible factors which we are not looking into. And that is what bothers me as a neurologist when I see them. ಸೊ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ MMSC ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡೋನಾಪೆಸಿಲ್ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಂಟ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ. ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ. ಅದರ್ ದೆನ್ ಕೇರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಬೆಟರ್. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ, what is dementia basically? Let us come as a neurological point. Brain is shrinking, brain atrophy agide, brain shrink agide. Yes, there the problem starts. When your memory part, when you have a memory brain in hippocampus, parahippocampus, all those things, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, frontal lobe, ella shrink aagta ide. Now everybody thinks that liver will grow, kidney can grow, but brain yavattu beliyalla. That was the truth previously. But believe me, ಹೇಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬೈಸೆಪ್ಸ್ನ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಬೋದು, ಹೇಗೆ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹಾರ್ಟನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹೇಗೆ ಲಿವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ got a good regenerating capacity, brain also has to some extent, believe me, to grow or to sustain the prevention, early death. Every neurons will die, we know that, but believe me, you can retard the progression, prevent the number of cells dying. Hege, and this, the mental exercise, nobody is bothered. Everybody is bothered about gym exercise, that's good, but biceps, triceps ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ, nobody is talking about mental exercise, and that is most important because brain can grow or at least can sustain for some long years, maybe half a decade, and that is called neuroplasticity, elasticity. By doing mental exercise, just by being happy, just by playing cards, no, don't think in other way, playing cards, I'm telling you, studies have clearly shown, by reading, by writing, by composing songs, by listening to songs, doing bhajan, kirtan, going to church, doing puja, doing your spiritual activity, reading spiritual messages, and talking to each other very nicely without any jealousy, being a good human being and thinking. Chinte alla, chintane, that is very, very important. You chinte, you do, burn will go, brain will, no, it will burn, it will shrink. Chintane, the thinking really matters, and that can enhance your synaptic activity in the brain, which is proven. But nobody has time for mental exercise. Everybody is busy in physical exercise. Nobody wants mental exercise. Nobody wants neuroplasticity, elasticity. Yargu bekagilla. Caregiver, home nurse, physiotherapist, bed sore caring, matre. Then I get a call. ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು ಒಹಾಯೋ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಿ ದೇರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕೇರಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಬಾದರ್. ನಂಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಜಾರಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಡೈ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂನರಲ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬಂದೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಬ್ರಾಡ್, ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಎ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಟು ಮಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಕೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಫಾದರ್. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ದ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಯೂನರಲ್ಸ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ಕಿಡ್ಸ್, ಹಾನೆಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಚರ್ಚಲ್ಲಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಅಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಟ್ರೂತ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಟುಡೇ ಆನ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. We will do physical exercise because Prabha Madam ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, by losing 1 centimeter of your abdominal obesity, 1 centimeter can reduce your sugar by 10, sugar by cholesterol by 12, and BP by 5 to 10 by losing 1 centimeter of abdominal obesity. That really matters. I'm also trying my level best, but please listen, this really works. Your physical exercise, your oxygenation, your diet, you should know what all to eat, what not. Ma'am would give a nice diet to you people to know what all to prevent. All preventing junk foods, not eating that, and eating good fruits, and good diet and exercise, physical exercise, controlling your sugar. Sugar is really bad to brain, I'm telling you. Hypertension and cholesterol and proper mental health, meditation, pranayama, yogasana, whatever you do, and healthy discussion and loving, caring each other really matters, and that can grow your brain and prevent the retardation. Clearly proven by studies by American Academy of Neurology, American Stroke Association. One more thing I want to talk about dementia is, everybody, Alzheimer's is the most common cause, as sir said, prototype. But there are so many causes of dementia which are preventable, there is something called as normal pressure hydrocephalus. ಮನೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆಗೆ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನ್ ದ ಪೇಷಂಟ್, ದೇ ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸೋನಿಸಮ್, ದೇ ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಗೇಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ನಡೆಯೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಸ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕೆಫಲಸ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇಷಂಟು 5 ವರ್ಷ 6 ವರ್ಷ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಕರ್ಕೊಬಂದಾಗ, ಅಥವಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ನ್ಯೂರಲ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಬಂದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ತುಂಬಿತ್ತು. 1 shunt, but forget shunt, just removing 65 ml of CS of 30 to 65 ml, patient MMSE improved. And this is a preventable causes of dementia. So before labeling somebody as dementia, ಇವನಿಗೆ ಮರೋ ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, is there, go to your doctors, neurologist, psychiatrist, family physician, find out is this preventable or it is reversible. 6 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು, ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನಾಯಿತು? ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಪೇಷಂಟು. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆಸ್ಪಿರಿನ್. ಒಂದು CT ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಡ್ಯೂರಲ್ ಬ್ಲೀಡ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಒಂದು ಬರೋಲ್ ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸನಿಸಮ್ ರಿಲೀವ್ಡ್, ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್, ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಹಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಲೇಬಲಿಂಗ್ ಸಂಬಡಿ ಆಸ್ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್, ಅದು ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕೆಫಲಸ್ ಉಂಟಾ, ಆನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಗೇಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನೋ ನಡೆಯುವಂಥ ಚಾಲು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈ CT ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್, ಬೈ MRI, ಸಬ್ಡ್ಯೂರಲ್ ಹೆಮಟೋಮಾ, ಬ್ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್. ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕಿಗೂ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಮೀ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಯುವರ್ ನ್ಯೂರಾನ್ಸ್. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಓಕೆ, ಎರಡನೇ ಸಲ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ BP, ಶುಗರ್, ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲ್, ಸಣ್ಣ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ಯಾರಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ ಅಂತ ಭಾವಿಸಿದರೆ ಅದು ತಪ್ಪು. Paralysis is not a stroke. There are so many things. Every day we can have a small clot in the brain which you'll never realize. Memory kadame aagta ide, and that is called vascular dementia. Anybody has thought about this vascular dementia, which is potentially preventable by just controlling BP, sugar and aspirin. ಆಸ್ಪಿರಿನ್ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ಅಥವಾ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಆರ್ ರೈಟ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್. Correct? So multiple clot, this is called multi-infarct state. Multiple clots in the brain is called vascular dementia. Just by controlling your BP, sugar and taking aspirin, antiplatelets, anticoagulants, preventing clot in the heart, preventing clot in the brain, believe me, you can prevent dementia in him. There is something called Parkinson's dementia complex. Every Parkinson may end up in dementia, and every dementia may end up in Parkinson's. First ಈಗ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸೋನಿಸಮ್. ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸನ್ ಇಂದ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಈ ವಿಚಾರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಡೋದು ಬೇಡ. That is very, very important, because believe me, at least is 20-30% of cases which are labeling dementia, you can remove that label and you can prevent future stroke, future catastrophe, and believe me, by just burhole you can prevent subdural hematoma patient getting into dementia. 1 ವರ್ಷ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಹಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಕ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಸಬ್ಡ್ಯೂರಲ್. ಬಟ್ 1 burhole can save the patient. So my request to all of you, before labeling somebody as dementia, kindly take a proper history. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದಾರಾ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ, ಮತ್ತು ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್, ಸೈಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟು, ಒಂದು MMSE, ಲೋಬರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಅವ್ರ BP, ಶುಗರ್, ಕೊಲೆಸ್ಟ್ರಾಲ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆಯಾ, MRI ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ, CT ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೂ ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಲ್ಲ, ರಿವರ್ಸಿಬಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ರೋಫಿ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ, ದೆನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಝೈಮರ್ಸ್, ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ನೌ ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ. There also, as ma'am already said, minimum MCI, believe me, ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬೈ 5 to 10 years. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಜೋಕ್. ಅಮೆರಿಕನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೋಕ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ಡ್. ಹೇಗೆ? ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ವಿತ್ ಅರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ, ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಸರ್ ನನಗೆ ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗೆ ಮರೆತಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ದರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಲೆಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. Please don't ignore saying that ಇದು ಸರ್ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. They will only come to a conclusion, and please don't do that. So ಅರ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು MMSE ಮಾಡಿ ಲೋಬಾರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಫ್ರಂಟಲ್ ಲೋಬ್, ಟೆಂಪರ್ ಲೋಬ್, ಆಕ್ಸಿಪಿಟಲ್ ಲೋಬ್, ಪ್ಯಾರೇಟಲ್ ಲೋಬ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಓ ಇದು ಅರ್ಲಿ ಡಿಮೆನ್ಷಿಯಾ ಅಂತ. ಫ್ರಮ್ 2013, ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಮೈ PG ಡೇಸ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಮುಲ್ಲಸ್, ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೈಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಸೀನ್ ದೋಸ್ ಲೇಡೀಸ್ who were really decided to give up a sedentary life and became active from the day of I diagnosed early dementia. Yesterday one lady came, 85 now, still she is holding on. She is doing all her activities just because I requested, I gave the family members some important exercise: addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, sentences, reading, writing, newspaper, Sudoku, Padabandha, crosswords, playing cards, going to church. Believe me, she's still on 23 mg of donepezil and she's doing very well. I also initially thought dementia bari ಮಾತ್ರೆಗಳ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ it can't be prevented, it just progresses ಅಂತ. But I have so many proof, those really worked hard, family members who really helped patients, their parents, family members, they are doing really, really well. ಯಾರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಕೂರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, 2 ತಿಂಗಳಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾತ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ಸ್ ವರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್, ದೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ಲಿ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ shrinking very fast. There was no neuroplasticity, there was no neuroelasticity, nothing was there. There was no, brain was not stimulated at all by family members. And patient was always dumb and sitting, doing nothing. They became emotional, they started crying, then they started developing, depression, aggressiveness, hallucination, delusion, then too many tablets for depression, all those things. Parkinson iddorige depression bandaga psychotic bandaga antipsychotics ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಕಿನ್ಸನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು. ನಾನೇ ಸಿಂಡೋಪ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಲುಸಿನೇಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯಿತು. ದೆನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಸೈಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಇದೇ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So instead of giving a side effect with all the tablets all the time, kindly let us prevent, let us go to the basics. Really it works, and let us start from today. I'm telling you seriously, honestly, sincerely. Dementia ಆಗಿ, ಲೇಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬೆಡ್ ಸೋರ್ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡು, UTI ಆಗಿ, ಆಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ, ನಿಮೋನಿಯಾ ಆಗಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಪಾಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ರಿ, ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಲೇಟರ್, ನೋ ಡೌಟ್. But if you diagnose at the early stage MCI, rule out reversible cause with the help of neuropsychiatrist and physician, then if you find it early, let us work hard and prevent the progression, at least proper exercise, diet and risk factors modulation. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, then probably then is really worth talking about dementia. And very happy to see all these great people doing so much work. Ma'am, I saw that you were coming with a big project. My movie Premam Pujyam, I'm not advertising my movie. What I'm telling is that if my movie goes well, I promise, I assure that from my movie production house we'll give a great donation for your thing. This is my promise to you, ma'am, no doubt in that. And all the service I can make it, it's not so easy. Ma'am and sir, all Jaradin sir, all working so hard. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬನೇ ಕಷ್ಟಗಳಿದೆ. They are really facing so much of, it is not so easy. You can see only the smiling face, but they are really facing so much difficulty in all angle. I know that nobody is not so as supporting as we talking, to be honest. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡೋಕೆ ನಂಗೆ ನೆನಪಾಗೋದನ್ನ ಕೆಲವು ಸಾಲುಗಳಂದ್ರೆ, ಮಡುಗಟ್ಟಿದ ದುಗುಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮನನೊಂದು ಬೆಂದರು, ಪರಸೇವೆ ಪರಾತ್ಪರ ಸೇವೆ ಎಂದು ಸಾಗಿಹೆ ಭುವಿಯೋಳು, ನಿಂದನೆ ಬಂದರು ವಂದನಾ ಭಾವದಿ, ಚಿಂತೆಯೂ ಇದ್ದರು ಚಿಂತನಾ ರಾಗದಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಂಟೆ ಸಮಯವು ಓ ವೈದ್ಯನೇ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ, ಆಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹುಸ್ ಅ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಶಿಪ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಪೀಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am wants to end in a very bad way by making me sing, song. So, ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಮರ್ಪಣ, ಕೈ ಮುಗಿವೆನು ನಾರಾಯಣ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆಯೇ ನಿಜಾಕರ್ಷಣ, ಶಿರಬಾಗುವೆನೋ ಸಂಕರ್ಷಣ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ. ಭವರೋಗ ವೈದ್ಯನು ನೀ, ಭವಭಯವನು ಕಳೆಯಲು ಬಾ, ಜನಸೇವೆ ಜನಾರ್ದನ ಸೇವೆ ಎಂದು ಸಾರಿದೆ ಶ್ರುತಿಗಳು, ಶ್ರುತಿಗಳು, ಶ್ರುತಿಗಳು. ಮಾನವ ಸೇವೆಯೇ ಮಾಧವ ಸೇವೆಯೋ, ಮಾನವ ಸೇವೆಯೇ ಮಾಧವ ಸೇವೆಯೋ, ನಿನ್ನ ವ್ಯಥೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉಂಟೆ ಸಮಯವು ವೈದ್ಯನೇ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ, ವೈದ್ಯೋ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೊ ಮಚ್.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful information on Alzheimer's. Hope this information may enlighten someone's life. And we were really happy to hear your voice on this occasion. Now, I may request Mr. Gerardine D'Souza, sir, to give vote of thanks to the gathering.
No message or what?
Message.
Message. Where is Dr. Anil Kakunje? Dr. Anil Kakunje, welcome. Wherever you are, please come. Yes, yes, doctor. Now, well, Premam Pujyam. Premam Pujyam, now Dr. Ravish Tunga also said the same thing. No what? No dementia, no Alzheimer's. And he said poor love, and Dr. our Raghavendra sir also, he said the same thing. Poor affection, no dementia, no Alzheimer's, and poor affection. That is the main message. And looking at now Dr. Raghavir sir said the elders are more. No, I refuse. There are more youth here, and that is the more important part, because elders are elders. So it is the elders Karakrama. But the beautiful part is we can see the students here and most of the youngsters. So they are the ones. Now Dr. Raghavendra is a youngster. So, and now Dr. Anil Kakunje will be there. He is another youngster. So they are the guys who are going to give the spirit to us. Earlier we had the theme, Remember Me, and let us talk about dementia every year. So now we have finished that. Now, no dementia andre, we don't want dementia, we don't want Alzheimer's. Similarly, arthukolli, dementia vannu arthukolli, dementia vannu Alzheimer's vannu arthukolli. Now Dr. Anil Kakunje will tell you the vote of thanks. I refuse to thank anyone. Actually, you are all a part of it. ಎಲ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಕ್ನಾಲೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಹೊರತು ಅವರು ಎಮ್ ಸಿ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಪಾಟ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಜಯವಾಗಲಿ, ಜೈ ಹೋ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಓವರ್ ಟು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನಿಲ್.
Thank you, sir. To give one short message.
So red everywhere. So red ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ we remember one slogan of a company which used to be very popular, give me red. So red signifies energy. Red is something like spark, it is life. So that is what is required for people with dementia. So Vridapya is second childhood. Vridapya andre ಎರಡನೇ ಬಾಲ್ಯ. So ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ್ದು tender love and care. So same thing is required for the elderly. So tender love and care is the thing which is required for the elderly. Our department runs a center for psychological issues, including for people with elderly people. Encourage. So people who are interested to read about it, know about it, can go through in the Google. So the program has been very good. I will not take much of your time. All the best, and we'll all celebrate months-long Alzheimer's program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, may I request Seema Shenoy ma'am to give one short message.
Good morning to dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I am Dr. Seema Shenoy. I am the director of a postgraduate program in Mangalore run by Sri Dharmasthala Manjunatheshwara College. From the last 6 years, my institute has been associating with this program, and both my faculty and students empathize for this cause. It is a matter of great pride and privilege for us to be associated with PAGE, and we look forward to this meaningful program year after year. And through this program, we have sensitized our students with regards to the cause for being very kind and considerate towards the elderly, both at their home and in the society. So thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Prabha Adhikari ma'am to make an announcement.
Yeah. Because it rained, I think many of you could not do the memory testing. So it will restart again. And we have had a wonderful beginning. So there's no ending with the anthem, because ending with anthem will be on 22nd. Most probably same place, but if a venue is changed, we will inform you. All the organizations are requested to organize at least one program during the month. You have so many resource persons here. Any of them can be approached for a brief insight into Alzheimer's and other dementias. And whoever gets the memory test today, there will be lucky draw and prizes will be given on the valedictory day. So please go for your short memory test which takes only 5 minutes. Younger people also have to get it tested because everybody has memory issues these days. Young, old, everybody. So please test your memory. Don't get alarmed if you get less score. It doesn't mean anything. You will have to go for a higher testing, that's all. So don't get alarmed because your environment is little noisy. So there may be less marks, but it doesn't mean anything. So don't worry. Okay? So, Tindi, breakfast. Everybody has to just go for breakfast. Organizations can come and take pictures here. As groups, they can come and take pictures. So a small, maintain social distancing while having breakfast and sit separately.